welcome to Achu's Happy Learning. Now we are going to see about types of cloud services. There are three cloud services, namely IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. First we will see about IaaS. IaaS means infrastructure as a service. From this name itself we can understand that it's providing us the infrastructure to work. Okay, let's get into the topic. Now, if you want to understand this topic very clearly, you need to go through these two diagrams, okay? With this, we can clearly understand this topic. First, let me explain this diagram. So, what is this? This is an infrastructure, like from last layer to first layer. This is what we are processing. Okay, first we'll go with what is this kind of stuff, okay? First, from beginning or from the anywhere upside down. Networking. For everything, it needs a network. So, network contains of switches, routes, and connections. Next, storage. Storage means disks, storage, hard disks, everything which stores the data. And next, it's server. Server is a physical machine from where we are virtualization things. Okay, next virtualization. It's nothing but simultaneously using many OS. Like in a single system we can use OS of Windows OS, Linux OS. So that's what virtualization plays. The main role of the virtualization is simultaneously using many virtual OS. Next, OS, you all know about it. OS is Linux or Windows. Then middleware. Middleware is where it's just a bridge between the OS and the database through network. Middleware means it's just forming a bridge, okay, between OS and also the database. There need to be some connectivity using network. That's it. Runtime is where .NET or Java, where the program runs. Then data. We all obviously know that what is the kind of data we are processing. And comes the final application. That is, what are the applications we are using? No? That thing's a application. Now, in on-premises, what is meant by on-premises? We itself buy and place, maintain and servers, and run all the hardwares for us. That's what called as on-premises. Whereas in on-premises, from this to this, everything is maintained by us. So the major part, contribution, is ours. Next, now we'll go with IaaS. What is IaaS? In IaaS, what happens is, we need to manage from this layer, from OS to application. These things will be managed by us. Rest will be managed by the cloud provider. Okay. What is this? Let me give an example. If you have a virtual machine, we all know about that. Using a virtual machine, that thing, we will choose the OS. What OS we want for the virtual machine. Whether it's Linux or Windows and rest. These things from here to here, everything is managed by us. So the work here from here is ours, and this part is managed by cloud providers. Okay. Now next we'll go with SaaS. What is SaaS? In SaaS, PaaS. PaaS means platform as a service. They provide us the platform to work with. So in that case, they'll just manage from runtime to networking. This full things is managed by the cloud provider. The application and data, these stuffs will be managed by us. For an example, a developer is having a web application. They'll choose the application and the data will be managed by them. The rest, the application, in what OS the application must run, those things will not be managed by us. It will be purely managed by cloud providers. Next, we'll go with SaaS, means software as a service. Here, our part is very less. As a user, as an end user, we just need to go and utilize the resource. That's it. From this networking layer to application, everything will be managed by cloud providers. The only thing is, on top of this, we'll just utilize those resources. So, in this table, if we see IaaS, our part is high. We need to manage from this to this layer. In PaaS, compared to this, it's less. Only application and data is managed by us. In SAS, no, nothing is managed by us. We are just an user. For an example, we can take an example as O365, Office 365. That we are a user, we really don't know where the data is going to be stored, what OS it's using, nothing. Everything is managed by them. The only thing we do is we pay, we use the application. That's it. Even email is an example of SaaS. Now, why this diagram? Because here SaaS will be used by end users because nothing is managed by us. Literally, they manage everything. We pay and we use those things. PaaS, platform as a service app developers, because they concentrate on application and data that must be managed by them. Rest will be managed by the cloud providers. And here comes the IaaS. This is a bit we have to manage from OS to application. Example, infrastructure and network architect, they will use this IaaS. For example, virtual machines. Now here just go through the examples like O365 is an example for SAS, web apps or the examples of PaaS, and VMs, virtual machines, or the examples of IaaS. That's it. Simple. Thank you.